and saying you need to hand in your weapon, do all this, put it in. That gets going in his head. Maybe this is Azazel. But I think he intentionally did that, not ever wanting to go into them, but just, kind of get that paranoia and everything else going on. Because again, this demon has been around for who the hell knows how long.
Yeah.
Knows all the ins and outs, knows all of the plans. Do you think Azazel has ever used the same trap or plan twice?
I think Azazel's gotten cocky.
Mm-hmm.
I think that it's so above everyone that it just doesn't. It gets caught at the end. I mean, Hobbs gets it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Almost gets it. Almost died. So it let itself get driven to the middle of nowhere. It never even thought that Denzel or Hobbs would kill himself with a poisoned cigarette. Mm-hmm. So it never played out that variable. And I can see that happening with an ancient deity who is so above people because
it's never been beaten. Yeah. You got to get cocky after all that time and thinking that he knows someone so well. I know you better than you know you. I've been in all these people that know you. So I even had like all the information better than you know yourself. So yeah, that's, cockiness 100%. But I think that with all the elaborate schemes that he sets up and the people he tries to fool with them, like each mark is different, right?
Yeah.
He has to try and attack it. And also with the fun aspect of it, he's not going to do the same thing twice. Where's the fun in that? I already did that. I had fun with this guy. I made him kill himself. I killed his family. I did all this. I want to try a different way. See if I can do that.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. It's probably not the same boring pattern. It's just going by the seat of its non-existent pants.
It's ever-changing pants.
I do think Azazel's going to really have to reconsider its tactics after this because while playing the long game with Hobbs was busy finding all the information he needed to learn who it was. And what you had her Greta Milano's dad went to the remember the what was the hint I have it written down here? Space between Lions and Spakowski.
Yeah.
But
why is there space between Lions and Spakowski?
Spakowski. Where's Spakowski? Spakowski. Now, so seems like a name that you yell in a police station. But while he was playing the long game, Hobbs was out there getting the information. So while it was just having fun, it didn't take it seriously, and because it almost
underestimated him 100%. Yeah.
So it's really going to have to reconsider its tactics after this because. You know what's interesting, too, is the people they cast. The casting couch must have been interesting for this because they brought in the first actor who was, Charles, played by Robert Joy. And then the rest of the people that it takes over are... You can't just find... It's interesting. They go for... they had to cast someone, I guess, who has menace. The first guy has that look, the kind of creepy look. Mm-hmm. Another interesting casting couch, just pulling in people for Azazel. I don't know. You thought that was interesting because it went after a different kind of. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and I think that just kind of broadens the horizon and makes it that much scary. That if it keeps going for like the big burly guys or anything else that just like look like they're gonna be this evil person, and then yet there's the woman with all the furs, and then there's the girl at the end that I think he liked her. He stuck around in her.
He did like her.
I think pretty much other than Reese, who he was in forever to do all the killings, I think he stayed in her the longest. And why do you think that is? Why do you think that is, Mark? Why do you think he liked that body, that persona more so than the others?
What are those movies where isn't it like Pokemon where you can team up with a certain monster that you love and you can telepathically love each other? I think it got in this thing and sensed, I like this person. I like this. There's a darkness here. I can play with this.
Ooh, do you think there was something like that she had done or that she had inside her in her memories that he just related to? And he was like, oh, this is my person. This is my person.
I would say so. He knows exactly what's in it. Maybe, this thing is unhealthy. It's dirty. It's gross. It probably doesn't, it probably wouldn't enjoy being in a Denzel. In a Hobbs.
Or do you think it tries to hang out in those bright lights to like snuff it out little by little? If it takes over that person, then they're not going to be able to continue to do the good deeds or influence others. He in fact cuts off that lifeline to make others better by doing the bad things in them. That's actually good, because if you think the only thing they talk about Reese beforehand is that before all this stuff going on is he played baseball, and he was trying to be I don't know if he was trying to go pro or anything, but he was the righty, and then now all of a sudden he's a left hand. Do you think that Reese was going to be a good person, and then Azazel just singled him out and said, "Oh no, I don't think so. You're gonna do all these horrible things."
Oh wow! So Saul Reese was on the upward climb.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes a lot of sense. But I think so, but I do also think that, I mean, if you're a bog demon, you hang out in the bog a lot. You don't want to go into a clean place. You like the bog, so maybe you wreck somebody's life. You drive them to where they're at, and then you go hang out in a gross person for a few days. Right?
Get all that clean off me. I don't like it anymore. Yeah, give me a big bog bath.
give me a Bud Dry.
I need to sit in a sinful person for a while, wash that goodness off of me. It's like coming home.
I love it. All right, hey, so how about this? Let's take a quick break, and then when we come back, we will talk more Fallen. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Movies, Films, and Flicks. And Nathan, I have a fun draft that we're going to do.
Oh no, I've been dreading this. This is so hard. Yeah, lay it on me, man.
And I want everyone to know, normally I put, when I do these drafts, I make it up on, like, during the break, and I just think of an actor, and I'm like, let's do it. This time, I just figured there would be too much umming and ahhing, and you scrolling through Google too much. So I give you a heads up. So we are going to do a draft where... Oh, wait, real quick. William Francis had a question. I want to answer this. This is from Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
He put, was time actually on his side? And then he put, where did the bunny... And then he put, where did the bunny go at the end of the movie? It was a bunny, right? Or a squirrel? I don't remember. So, time was on his side, correct?
Absolutely. How could it not be? He had all the time in the world. You have an immortal fallen demon that can live on through any person. That is, what is it? He lives on out of the body for a breath. How long was that? A sixth of a mile. You know how many people are in a sixth of a mile these days? He's not going anywhere. Time is absolutely on his side.
Oh yeah, what's the word for it? I'm looking this up right now. It is, oh man, where'd it go? People on Earth try to fight him. 500 cubits.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, sixth of a mile. I love that. So, yeah, time was on his side. Hey, what song was he singing before Time is on My Side?
Ooh, geez. That's a good question.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Postman. Hey, I don't know. It's the first thing that came to my head.
It's just singing new songs.
Yeah, maybe he was like a postal killer. Maybe he started. Maybe he did the Anthrax before Anthrax was cool. You know.
I like it. So yeah, he was just jamming out to that. And then what's that one song? Man, I couldn't stop, so I swerved to the right. I'll never forget. Like about that lady who died.
Oh, God.
Jeez. Imagine him singing that. Pearl Jam did a cover, but I forget the band who did it.
Oh, where, come on, baby, Lord, far away from me.
Because I did it. I was driving the car.
There you go. They didn't come to hear us sing. Let's get to the good stuff.
She's gone to heaven, so I got to be good. So I can see my baby when I leave
this world. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, what? There's something sick with me, Nathan, because when you said people don't want to hear us sing, I started singing more.
You know what's going to happen? We're just going to ditch the draft, and we're going to sing, and then you're going to have them vote on that.
Oh, I love it. And then we can do, Cats in the Cradle and the Silver Spoon, Little Boy Blue and the Man. When you're coming home, son, I don't know when. We'll get together then.
And then it goes right into Crash Test Dummies. Okay.
I hurt myself today. All right. To see if I still feel. All right.
You know what? I have a new song. I have a new one. So before, I don't know if it'll. Oh God, what are you doing? Before Rolling Stones. When did Dion and the Belmonts come out? Was that before Rolling Stones? I'm gonna say Run Around Sue. That's gonna be my final answer.
Oh, I like that song. Man,
Me too. I love it.
I used to do. Oh wait, no. I used to do. Imagine me and you and me. I was on a bus in Washington D.C. around 2004, and it was a packed bus. I was at this thing. I don't know, some college thing, and my brother was in the front. I was in the back, and it was a late night. We were coming back from some places, and my brother just got up in a packed bus. And I don't know what got in his mind because I've never seen him do it before, but he got up and started going, imagine me and you and me. Then I'm in the back of the bus, and I was like, no matter how they toss and dice. And then the entire bus broke
Started
out.
doing it.
But the problem is, it was a long bus ride, and after that first song, everyone was all hyped, and then everyone just went, kind of like lowered the morale after the
Now,
song.
did you or did you not just watch Ernest Goes to Camp before
that's every
night
day.
happened?
That's every day.
That's every day.
Yeah. And then I also, gee, I'm glad it's raining.
Oh,
that's what he was singing, the Ernest song before that.
Absolutely.
I'm scared,
Singing
Sarge.
to his little turtle. Yeah.
I'm scared, Sarge. Yeah, we're all scared, Sarge.
That's such a goofy freaking movie. Oh my God. God bless Ernest Goes to Camp.
Oh man.
Dude, I know in the last one we did TMNT, and I was like, man, that's the movie that I watched like above anyone else. I think Ernest Goes to Camp and Ernest Goes to Jail were like 2 and 3 for my childhood, just like watching it on loop.
Never do this to a family of badgers. Oh man.
Oh,
I love
bless
that.
him, Barney.
I'm scared, Sarge.
Yeah, we're all scared, Sarge.
And what, like, oh yeah, we're gonna stop the bad guys from coming in, and your genius idea is parachute turtles, like, and they all run, like, oh, it's on my nose, what do I do? Ah, my God, we gotta get out of here. Oh, we're beaten.
That's a great plan. You never expect
how do you combat that?
I bet you Azazel would never expect parachuting turtles.
Well, did he see Ernest Goes to Camp?
Whoa.
Did he like Jim? Was he a Jim Varney fan? Oh God, was Azazel Jim Varney?
No.
Don't you say that. Don't you ruin this for me.
I will hurt you. What if, okay, Azazel is chasing you. You know Azazel's real.
Yes.
It can't get into you, but it can get into other people. You should always carry like a turtle or a worm with you so that Azazel rushes at you. You throw it at him. Carry a sloth with you at all times. And so if Azazel's rushing you, throw the sloth at Azazel, it transfers, the sloth drops, and the person's like, what just happened? I'm like, don't touch that sloth.
That's not going to work out. Everyone's going to try to touch that sloth. You take a nice, cute, adorable sloth and just throw it in the middle of a busy intersection. You think people are going to leave and go, no, don't touch it? They're going to say, we have to save it. We have to get this thing. Man, it would have the prime choice of like 19 people to hop into with the amount of hands are going to go towards that sloth.
All right. So,
same with turtles. How many people save a turtle if a turtle's trying to go across a busy road?
Yeah,
how many
right.
people would pull over and be like, oh, I have to save this turtle. We can't watch this turtle get decimated.
Do not touch that puppy. Oh, man. Let's see. What would people not touch? Well, a Muscovy duck.
Wait, a Muscovy duck.
Why are you carrying ducks with you? Oh, gosh.
What is an animal that everyone hates? Let's see.
Earthworm? Just keep it in a nice, you know what I mean?
A hissing cockroach.
Yes, hissing cockroach.
Everyone
don't squish it, but everyone would want to squish it, and then it would get out.
But if they did squish it, you're not going to do it with your foot. You don't want to get all that stuff on your foot. You'll use something else. Do you think if they used like a newspaper and like slammed the thing and they took a briefcase and just like slammed it on it, it touches the briefcase. If it touches the briefcase and you're touching the briefcase, is it going to like conduit through the item that you're using it to get to you?
Wow. I don't know. Maybe not.
So
I don't think so.
Let's say Hobbs didn't shoot Goodman at the end. Let's say he had like a piece of rebar and just started beating him with it. Do you think that because he hit him with the rebar, he'd be able to get – well, not Hobbs because he can't get in through him through touch. But do you think if someone else hit him with rebar or if Embeth Davidtz had a glass bottle and she slammed him on the head when he was chasing her, do you think it would have gone through the bottle into her?
No, because that means it would – I don't think so because the bottle's not – the bottle's inanimate. So it couldn't transfer into the bottle. But I like – imagine that. I mean, if you hit him with James Remar and not rebar, then that would do it. Right? What do you think? Do you think it could go through rebar?
I don't know. I'm trying to think now if he ever got hit with something.
I would just hit him with Tabasco sauce and put it in my cabinet and I'm set.
Well, she hopped in the cab to get away. And then he's sitting there trying to get in. So if he was able to go through objects, yeah, he would have just gone through the door or the window or the cab itself into her. So Yeah, problem solved.
I solved it.
Beat Azazel with an inanimate object. You're free.
I solved it.